Hola amigos y amigas, I am back trying to give my Curls and Roses video another shot. I tried the Curls and Roses line by TGINatural a few weeks ago now, and I made a video about it and posted it, but I just feel that it's too long. I taped myself on 3 different wash occasions, so 3 different wash cycles, testing the products that way, giving what I thought would be a fun, in-depth kind of review of my experience with the product. I just think it's too long. I left the original video up because I love how the products were packaged and how TGIN sent them. And I think it's so reflective of the care that TGIN puts into not just the presentation of a product and their marketing and whatnot, but the actual products themselves and the ingredients they choose, the people they choose to include in such campaigns. I am currently recovering from some of the worst hair damage I have ever experienced in my life. I have a long video that touches base on that goes in depth as to my bleach and Diva curl damage, which is what happened to my hair. The very short version, this entire crown of my head is where I've suffered the most damage. Yes, I still have layers all around my hair that are damaged, but that's where the culmination of the damage happened, and a lot of my hair has broken off. So the crown of my hair is actually, if it's this short and the rest of my hair is this long, I mean, I have different lengths on my head, and currently I can't fix it because we're stuck in a pandemic. So I mentioned this to TGIN on their Instagram as we were interacting on a post. I just wanted to express to them my thankfulness and my appreciation of their brand and how healing and nurturing and nourishing it's been for my hair, given what I went through with Diva Curl and the fact that I had so much apprehension about trying other products. Could I trust the ingredients? What's the story behind them? Are they a corporation? I'm weary of corporations because it's mainly a matter of things being about the bottom line. And the way I found TGINatural, I was at Ulta and there was a non-curly girl there, and she hadn't even tried TGINatural, but she pointed out to me, you know, this is a brand I've heard from other curly girls about. You should give it a try. This is kind of what she said that hooked me into being intrigued by TGINatural. She knew part of Christia Donaldson's story, the founder of TGINatural, her battle with breast cancer, the fact that because of that she put so much care in the ingredients of the products and into ensuring that it's a safe brand for women who use it, well, people who use it. And so I was intrigued, and my very first TGIN purchase was the Honey Whip Curl Hydrating Mousse. I was surprised by how well it worked for my hair, and then I got curious and I started just getting a little OCD and looking at every single ingredient on the bottle and Googling it. TGIN, out of the ingredient choices for a particular function, hands down, we're choosing the safer option, the healthier option, the cleaner option from what's out there and from what is used in hair products. And that really spoke to me. And so what I'm showing you here is not in its original beautiful package presentation, so you can look at my other video for that. But this is the box. I kept the box. It's super pretty. I don't want to get rid of it. And the Curls and Roses line. We have the Rosewater Sulfate-Free Hydrating Shampoo, the Rosewater Hydrating Hair Mask, the Rosewater Soothing Leave-In Conditioner, the Rosewater Curl Defining Styling Gel, the Rosewater Curl Defining Mousse. When I left that comment on their Instagram, they surprised me by writing me a DM and saying, hey Miracle Babe, we're coming out with a new Curls and Roses line and would love to send you a box. My curls are finally starting to kick in to their original springiness and texture, but it's not happening throughout my hair. I have a lot of damage I have to cut off. I have a lot of curls that are still not kicking in and they're being more wavy than they are being curly. When you're going through such damage and it's taking so long and it's such a process to like grow and cut and heal and cut and grow, it does a number on your psyche. I have felt curl deficient and curl worthless, and it was very affirming and very sweet and very compassionate and very kind of them to include me in this, and it just felt very healing too. So thank you, TGIN. It has meant the world to me. And so that's one of the reasons I wanted to redo this video and try to see, can I get more to the point, give a better, more accurate description of how the Curls and Roses line has worked on my damaged high porosity hair. Starting off with a Rosewater Sulfate-Free Hydrating Shampoo. Smells incredible. It has great slip. I was surprised that it lathered. I am not CGM. I opt to use shampoos with sulfates in them. I have a whole wash protein protocol with the brand Affinity that I also go into more depth on in another video. So I'm inexperienced when it comes to the use of sulfate-free shampoos. I don't do co-washes, and that whole aspect of the curly life is one that I'm not very familiar with. So I don't know how good I am at evaluating a sulfate-free shampoo, so keep that in mind, number one. Number two, I was surprised because I didn't expect sulfate-free shampoos to lather, and this one actually did. Not a huge frothy foamy lather, but there was a lather and you could feel it cleaning your hair. When I wash, I pre-poo with oils, and I didn't feel like the shampoo completely stripped my hair of that, but at the same time, that's how it may be supposed to feel. It may have taken enough off my hair, and because I use shampoos that have sulfates in them, maybe I'm used to higher degree of stripping of products from the hair. I don't know, but it did feel good on the hair. It washed off great. I mean, it was easy to work with. It just wasn't the best product for me, and I felt that I wasn't as stripped of product as I'm used to being and as I like to be. So on that end, it's a personal preference, not a critique of the product itself. And it did leave my hair feeling a little dry. To TGIN's credit, this is a line that yes, all porosities can use, but it's mainly one that I think was formulated more with low porosity hair in mind, and that has been receiving great acclaim and response from the low porosity community. So here I am, a damaged high porosity girl using it. It makes sense that it's not going to be the best product for my hair. My hair has more heavy duty needs, and this lays no claims in being made to address the issues of damaged high porosity hair. So in that sense, you know, it worked as well as it did on my hair. My daughter has, I would say, a healthy medium porosity hair, and she's been using it. And every time I see it, it's going farther and farther down, and she's been loving it. She's been reacting great to it. It's been doing great with her hair. It's not drying for her hair. So the condition that your hair is in with the use of any products really does matter. Get to know your hair, get to know the ingredients that your hair responds to, and keep an open mind. Just because something might not work with your hair doesn't make that product bad. It just doesn't make it ideal for your hair and your porosity, as is the case with me and the shampoo. Next up, the Rosewater Hydrating Hair Mask. Oh my God. First of all, smells incredible. No, it's not pink, it's cream, but I really don't care what color a hair product is as long as it works. It has kind of, I would call it like a medium cream consistency. For some reason, I didn't think this was gonna do much for my hair. I applied the mask, I put a plastic cap on, and then I followed up with my Hot Head by Thermal Hair Care. It's a heat cap. I left it on for 35 minutes to an hour with heat. Oh my God, my hair was so soft, silky, amazing, not straw-like, not dry, not stripped of anything. It felt it had everything it needed, and like if angels could pop their heads out of hair strands and sing, that's what was happening when I used this. It did wonders for my damaged high porosity hair. I cannot imagine anyone hating this. If it worked on my hair, this should work on all hair. I followed that up with the Rosewater Soothing Leave-In Conditioner once I was out of the shower. Another product that is incredible and no complaints, works so well for my hair. First time I used it, I made the mistake of using too little, and I've since learned to go to town, not be afraid of putting the leave-ins in my hair. The fear being that I'm gonna weigh my hair down, and this didn't do that. I could just pack it in until my hair just felt amazing. And when it came time to style my hair, it really had not been weighed down by this product, and it felt incredible on the hair, like a total extension of the hair mask, and the softness and the qualities and the silkiness that it gave to the hair. If it's working on my damaged high porosity hair, I really think it would work on all hair. Then we have the stylers, the Rosewater Curl Defining Mousse and the Rosewater Curl Defining Styling Gel. In my longer video, you'll see that I did 3 wash cycles. In the first wash cycle, I used them both. First the mousse followed by the gel. Second wash cycle, I did the gel alone. Third wash cycle, I did the mousse alone. First time around, I used too much. Second time, I kind of worked with my hair. I put enough to hear the in, but not too much to oversaturate the hair. As I diffuse, if I see areas that are a little frizzy that needed more, I would then just go back in and add a little more. And my hair took to it well. My curl clumps formed nice, thick curl clumps, nice, juicy curls kicked in. It had good shrinkage, which for me is important. However, it did feel a little drying. It wasn't ideal as far as the moisture needs of my hair, and I felt it was lacking in that sense. The Rosewater Curl Defining Styling Gel was different than the mousse, and that when I used this on its own, it clumped my curls in thinner curl clumps versus the mousse, which did it in thicker curl clumps. The mousse gave me more definition, I would say, whereas the gel gave me more volume. That surprised me because I expected it to be the other way around. I've tried the TGIN Curl Bomb Gel in the past, and it didn't give me the best hold, and this one I would say has more hold. However, on its own, and even when I combined it with the Rosewater Curl Defining Mousse, it was a little drying on my hair as well. I think they're good products. If you want to use a TGIN gel and you're in the same boat as me with damaged high porosity and you don't know, is it going to keep drying your hair or is it your hair just not reacting to it, don't combine it with this mousse if they're both drying, but try something else from the line and combine the different lines to find that moisture balance and see if that helps. One major difference that I've enacted into my hair routine since I filmed the first video and since I tried out these products is that now I do the lock method. Before I didn't. I would just put on the leave-in, follow with a styler and go. And regardless of what stylers I was using, whether it be TGIN or other brands or what leave-ins I was using, I would get to a point where my hair would feel dry. And so my dilemma was, why am I losing all this moisture? And so that's when I did my research, learned more about the lock method, and tried it out with the TGIN Miracle Repair X line, and it's been working for me. So I'm curious to see if that would yield better results if I use that with the Curls and Roses line, not necessarily using this line exclusively on my hair, but as I said, combining it with other TGIN lines and seeing how that would react. So maybe once I get my hair fixed, I might be willing to delve in again and try it out, but with a twist with different TGIN products using the lock method to lock the moisture into my hair, and then see how am I reacting now to the gel, how am I reacting now to the mousse. I don't think my hair is in the optimal condition to be the best subject for this line. However, given the damage my hair has sustained, this line did pretty well. The only main complaint would be that it was drying, but again, damaged high porosity, my cuticles are shot wide open. It's hard to retain moisture, and this line was mainly designed for low porosity hair that has tightly shut cuticles. So keeping that fact in mind, it didn't perform poorly at all. It did pretty well. My hands down favorite products from the line for my damaged high porosity hairs would be the hair mask and the leave-in. They are incredible. Thank you TGIN for including me. It was fun to get to play and not feel curl deficient for a little bit. Before I forget, you get 15% off if you use my code MsBohemia at TGINatural.com. That's it for tonight. I'll see you soon. Ciao for now.